Today I'm going to show you guys how to solder a lead to a battery. So let's quickly go over what we need and get started. You'll need a battery, obviously. This one is an 1800 milliamp NiCad. You'll need some wire. You'll also need some metal weld strips. These are nickel because I'm welding to nickel, but you'll need to get the right ones for your battery. You also need a soldering iron and finally a spot welder. The unit I'm using goes for a couple grand, but you don't need something like that. You can actually build a spot welder from a microwave transformer fairly easily, and there are tons of guides online. If you're using a professional spot welder, go ahead and adjust your electrodes. I have mine both set to 1, but it might be different for your setup. Alright, let's start welding. Go ahead and set your metal strip on whichever terminal you're attaching your lead to. Now we're just going to do 3 quick welds on our strip here into the terminal. If you're getting any sparking or popping, you may have to clean your electrodes or readjust them. Once your tab's welded on, just go ahead and fold it over. And now we're going to solder our lead to that folded over tab. I'm going to get a little bit of solder on the iron before I do anything. Then I'm going to melt the solder onto the tab. This is called tinning, and we'll do the same thing to the wire in just a second. As you can see, that's a lot of solder. I was a bit generous. I could have gotten away with less, but hey, it happens. You want to make sure you get complete coverage of the solder inside and outside of the wire. So make sure you heat it up for long enough to fill up the inside with the solder, and then make sure you're getting coverage everywhere else too. Finally, you don't have to do this, but if you want, you can wrap the battery in heat shrink. This will help protect the metal tab from tearing off and help protect the solder joint as well. And there you have it, a finished battery with a lead correctly soldered to it.